Okay, so I'm decided to stop this for now because I was getting sick of watching this program run. But I've gotten down here to 123 users. So of course I'll save this. And I'll show you something else that happens. Here a little bit. We'll have these. I thought I had these. Did I not? Okay, I don't have any yet. Some of these people will not have a members. This will be blank, and what I have to do is say right here. When I've got this set to display something like join. I can't remember what I've got. Say I've got join string unavailable. So I've got to say that. Whatever it does when the members, some of these members don't have it there. And what I have to do is when I've got a bunch of these join string unavailables where we can't get the join string, is I have to go and fill them in. So this one right here, because it's in the member of 2 March 14th, I know for a fact that this person joined on March 14th. Say it was on, say it was right here. We had this. Or said, okay, now here I would be in trouble. I would have to guess, is this March 12th or is this March 13th? And so some of these I have to approximate when it won't give me the join string. And of course what I would do, by the way, is I would guess. So here we've got a join string. Whatever it says. So I've got a bunch of these. I would guess, and I would just copy and paste whatever date that I pick. So I have to pick, and I just have to guess. Is this March 12th? Is this March 13th? Maybe if I had a whole list of these, and I've seen how many people joined on March 12th, I'd say we've got too many joined on March 12th. It must be March 13th. But whatever I do, okay, I just go and I fill it in with my best guess as to what it is. And what happens, as I've said before, is these strings right here, this string, I load this into my database. I load this table into my database, and I use this string to calculate a Unix timestamp. And that's what allows me to do my analysis. And so now we're down to 123 users. That user ID, the user ID having a numerical user ID like this makes things really easy. So I'll delete this. Okay, and we're moving right along here. While we haven't been doing this long, we've already got 100 users. I'm out of 2,464. And I'll be interested to see what the distribution graph and the join rate graphs of this looks like once I'm done. So the next thing I'll document is once I've got this list, I will show you how, or I'll do a demonstration of calculating the timestamps to get a Unix timestamp, and then maybe in a video after that I'll show you how I make these graphs. But for now, here, see we got one here added by CJ. Okay, so we got a specific date here, March 23rd. Let's hear. We'll go ahead and run it. We'll let it get to this because I want to make sure that it's doing right. I know that it is, but just for giggles, we'll let it get this next 21 users. And again, I don't know if this cursor means anything. I don't think it does, but I'll leave it there anyway. So I'll go ahead and click run. Put it back on the other side there. I'm going to let it get down to user number 143, and it's looking like that Facebook is not going to do a damn thing to me. And what that indicates, if I'm right, is that indicates that they're waiting on me with my project, and they're not imposing any activity limits on me. And this is really good that I'm going to let's look at this bullshit. Tangent. Because we have some funny freaking names here. Yeah, and I mean, I've had way too much. I mean, I've gotten 100 and working on 150 of these in not much time at all. They're not flagging me, so they're going to let me do my analysis, and they're probably liking how I'm catching these people because this Wells Fargo has ruined these forums. I mean, they've destroyed. That's the thing about Wells Fargo. Is they don't seem to understand what portion of the world exists to be used for Wells Fargo's interest versus what portion does not. They seem to believe that every last square inch of the planet Earth is to be used for Wells Fargo's interest without regard for anyone else. So they've got this legal liability against me, and so what they're going to do is they're going to run a big Facebook scam and cram 5, 10, 15, 20,000 people plus in these autism forums. They don't really have autism. They're lying about mental health, and they don't seem to think for 2 seconds about the fact that all these other people that come to these autism groups are not interested in having a discussion about mental health problems that they don't have. It's really, really, really despicable. Okay, so it looks like that we've gotten to this user that I wanted to check out here. Let's see how far down we are now. Guess let's go to this guy right here, wasn't it? See, it's on row 44. Since March 9th, right? Right here, yep. See, there we go. Added by March 9th. And so I will stop this script. I'll let it get one more user. I'll get another user. Get this guy. Once it goes to the next person. Okay. We'll stop this and we'll just do a fact check here, which I know. I mean, this thing is working right, but we'll just go ahead. Just for the benefit of the people watching, we will check and make sure these are right. Okay, so we'll just pick a random one here. And of course, the thing is this is a computer. And so if it does it right the first time, it does it right every time, because all it does is repeats the same thing over and over again. So all computers do the same thing. Okay, so this is Jama Prim. Is that the right name? Jama Prim. Okay, and when we go to Jama Prim's main profile, we should be going to PHP ID 1008 and that string of numbers. Let's go view main profile. Yep, see, there we go. We've got it. And of course, we go back here. We should have his correct join date, March 10th, 2023. March 10th, okay, yep, and so it's right. Not surprisingly. Okay. Now we've got some other stuff to cover in our videos that I'll be getting to. I want to make a video where I show you how I do this. I do things a little bit differently with these groups that have got members in the tens of thousands. I've tried to see how far I can scroll without my computer crashing. I've got all kinds of hacks that I apply to prevent my computer from crashing. And I get about 11,200 members, maybe is the most I can get. It was somewhere around 11,328, I think, that I'd scrolled down when it crashed the last time. And so if I'm going to be safe, I probably need to go ahead and snag the list at 11,000 members. When I get the first 11,000 members loaded, I don't need to be risking it and seeing how many extra hundreds I can get, because what you've got to do when you get to these, where it's going to crash your computer, is you've got to stop it at some point and get your list before the computer crashes. And it's kind of like you're always gambling. You want to get another 100 members. You want to get another 100 members. But what happens if you wait 100 members too long? Then your computer crashes, and you sit here with this auto scroller running for 4 or 5 hours for the sake of absolutely nothing. And so I'll make some videos about that. As I said, I'll get the videos about the join dates. And we'll just keep on documenting this project, and I hope that you find this valuable or interesting in some way.